Hello and welcome to another video in the world of Monster Hunter World. Iceborne. Today we are looking at the Schlong Schwad. Schwad of Schlong. Yeah. That was my Sean Connery impression. It did not go well, but hey, you've all heard it now, so you can thank me later. Anyway, longsword, a weapon I am completely unfamiliar with, and Nagakuga, the monster I am constantly trying to figure out, because that should have hit me, but for some odd reason, despite the fact that I did the foresight slash, it didn't count as a counter, so I didn't dodge it. And I just don't understand the mechanic of it anymore. It just makes zero sense to me at this point. So we're just going to, whatever happens, happens. It dies at the end, so it's all good. Anyway, let's actually have a look at some long schwad builds, yeah. Up first, we have the White Sharpness Sapphire Shatterblade. I'm still using Phoenix just because I would actually suggest with Longsword, if you're good with it, use Peak Performance, so Flawless Vitality, simply because it's a lot easier to maintain your health. I still suck, and I am still getting more uptime on Coalescence, although annoyingly not so much with Nag because he doesn't really do a lot of ailment, and that poison attack he does do, which would count, he does seldom and few and far between. So Phoenix Vitality or Flawless Vitality, attack and health augment, attack 6 and then 4 attack 5s. Kaiser Crown Beta with Phoenix Vitality or Flawless Vitality, Brachydian Male with Phoenix Vitality or Flawless Vitality, critical attack, Kaiser Van Braces with Expert Critical, Kaiser Coil with Attack Critical Attack, Brachydian Greaves with Attack Expert, and that Challenger Charm. I also recommend using both Evasion and Temporal Mantle just because they generally help out the Longsword's gameplay the most over others. However, if you are some sort of god, working in the Glider Mantle to either compensate for Flawless or Phoenix is probably going to work out absolutely beautifully, because that way you can probably get something along the lines of Peak Performance level 3 and Coalescence level 2, or vice versa. Peak Performance level 3 with Coalescence level 2 is going to be your best DPS wise, but it is entirely up to you. Also recommend putting it as Flawless maintenance or Phoenix maintenance just to try and get your mantle uptime a bit more, and in the other mantle that you are running, obviously just whack out as much maintenance in there as you can just to again ensure your mantle uptime for maximum damage. We like damage over here. See, that one counted. It was weird. This here is the exact same build, just rather than going with full-on attack, we do have some sharpness modifiers in there, which gives us 20 hits of purple, or infinite if you're a god at critting, which is also why we're running over that 5% on affinity, just because it helps apparently, but you know. This does have higher EFR, and obviously purple will stop you bouncing unless it is a designated bounce hit zone, such as Behemoth's Underbelly and pretty much the entirety of Pink Rathian. Don't ask. So yeah, it will do slightly more damage, as well as the fact that you shouldn't bounce as much. However, with the Spirit Blade combos, that's control if you're a mouse and keyboard, and right trigger if it's one of the consoles, I can't remember what the other console is, you won't bounce anyway as long as you are, I believe it's red, or it might be for all of them, but I'm not too clued up on Longsword. I really should actually look a bit more into it before I advise people, huh? But still, these are the builds I'm running, these are the builds I've done a lot of research on, and I do find that they are very worthwhile. So if I can do monsters with Longsword, you can. The only reason I've gone with Nagakuga is because it cuts down the video time a lot more. I've tried doing Luna, which I did do, but it was like a 22-minute frigging video, and yeah, I can't talk for that long about something. It's bizarre. And then there's this thing. The only reason I am simply not using this is because I am yet unable to put that health augment on. With this weapon, you might notice it hits the exact same EFR, just slightly higher blast. However, if you swap the Phoenix Vitality to Flawless Vitality and that Flawless level 2 duel to a Phoenix, which is just a level 3 slot, you go up so much more. It's so much more damaging. This literally is the highest damage longsword set in the game because we don't use Safi armor, because that gets you killed. So light breach edge with flawless or phoenix vitality, and then that flawless can either be a flawless or a phoenix. Same again with the helmet and the chest. That phoenix vitality probably should be a flawless, but I suck. Critical attack. Kaiser Van braces with expert critical. Kaiser coil beta with attack, critical attack. Brachydium greaves with attack, 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 and a challenger 5 charm. That basically sums up this video. I'm not going to waffle on too much about Great Longsword just because it's like my worst weapon, but still. Anyway, have fun, good luck, and don't die. It's bad for the health.